It's so colorful in my own little bubble, but I'm also very small in comparison to you.
Hey Joel, so tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi Muzi, I am Joel Leonard. I'm a theatre practitioner and an actor. I've been in the theatre for just shy of 5 years, and I am the director of Peeling Shadows. I envision the piece going to multiple theatre spaces in South Africa, hopefully a tour in multiple provinces, and when things sort of get back to normal, I suppose international shores. I felt that South Africans needed a break from like the heavy narratives that we're always telling, and I thought that perhaps we should tell a story that appeals to all, that speaks to the inner child, and to use a cartoon. Why not? I'll break it down like this. Get ready for some freaky deaky, mambo jumbo, hoodoo voodoo mystic vibes. It's October, it's Halloween, we're about to get spooky, man. Yeah, about to really vibe out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Uphile Utiko Bono. I'm 24 years old and I am an actor at Kwasha Theatre Company. I'm an actor, a theatre director, a writer, a facilitator and a vocal artist. I'm born and bred in Port Elizabeth. I studied at Rhodes University and I just arrived in Johannesburg, so it's been a trip. My favorite moments in this process, I would say definitely every day coming to work and playing with my friends who are also my colleagues, and every single time we get on the floor we make absolute magic, so that's been amazing. It has made me realize that yes, things are probably as deep as they appear to be, but they're not that difficult to comprehend, so people need to actually pay attention. And the use of animation or the style of cartoonism that we're trying to experiment with has made me learn and discover a little bit more about that. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Usboniso Tombeni. I am from Ekurhuleni in Gauteng, and I am a performer, choreographer, facilitator, artist, and I am part of Kwasha 2020. My character's name is Uvusimuzi. In the real world, he is a nervous, shy, trust fund kid who's in a fraudster family, and in the shadow world, he doubles as a security guard. So I'm still discovering him though. But yeah. I relate to the narrative because I think ultimately it's a story about the underdog and how much we don't, it's about the underdog and how we don't see them, how we take other people for granted is the English I wanted to say. And I can relate to that. I can relate to being underestimated. Well, this is one of the first theatre shows with a live audience since the pandemic, so I think it's going to offer a sense of escapism, lightness, nostalgia, but also making you reflect on important issues without beating yourself too hard on it. So it's light but necessary. Thank you.
Okay, I am Dinchitile Mashile. I'm 27 years old. I'm from the East End of Johannesburg. I am a producer, performer and director based in Johannesburg. And I'm part of the Kwasha Theatre Company. And we're making something really exciting, probably one of the first pieces to come out after the COVID season. And it's titled Peeling Shadows. And it's exciting stuff. So I played two different characters. One is a receptionist, the other is a tenderpreneur. tenderpreneur. Yes. And so, yeah, I kind of play between the two. I bounce between the two, and also try to find a nice balance. They're quite similar, and you'll see what I mean when you come through and watch, but they're also very different. So the one is quite bossy, quite controlling, and the other, who's the tenderpreneur, is also quite abiding and really looks up to the rest of her siblings, and also quite determined in nature. But also there's a sense of insecurity that lies between the two, and that's quite the balance that I find between the two. Challenges. I think just, in theatre, creating worlds is a medium. It's a huge medium. It's a huge part of the work that we make. And so really getting back into the theatre space has been a challenge in itself, because we haven't really tapped into live performance in a while. But apart from that, I could say in terms of the actual story, the only challenges is this bouncing between the two. That's the only real big challenge, because I don't think I've ever played a character or characters that do that in a very short amount of time. Yeah. Entertainment. We're trying to entertain you, and we're also trying to fascinate you and use your imagination at the same time. There's a great thrill in that. I think, we're out here to entertain you, so please, come through, not just for the idea of theatre in itself, but the idea of having a story, seeing a bunch of characters, and seeing how they bounce in this world. Yeah. Thank you.
My name is NDLOVU, and I am from KZN, KwaZulu-Natal. Pantile is Kwelga Banana, the city of bananas. I play Happy Kumete, who is a very closed person and a very person who, this is my space, so don't enter my space. This is my space, and I'm good at what I'm doing, and I'm gonna do it. And whoever is on my way, I'm gonna, move away. It's my space. Well, the interesting fact will be that he is not following his name. His name is Happy, but he's not happy at all. He's a very grumpy person, and he's a very not moody, because he's like disgusted at everything. Like everything is annoying him. It will be that we're playing with cartoon and with it's a theater show, but we're also playing with cartoon, and that's for me is beautiful. Drop the mic.
Hello, my name is Musi Mamaragane. I'm an actor, a writer, and a vocalist, and I'm currently a performer under Kwasha Theatre Company. So I play a character called Buang, who is a 9-year-old that is trying to seek justice for his father. And the story basically is her meeting this detective named Pamela, who helps her kind of link the dots as to what exactly might have happened to Goodman. I think essentially the narrative speaks to how we view each other as human beings, and the different perspectives that we have. So this story takes us through the journey of 6 different characters, and we get to see this world through 6 different lenses or 6 different eyes. So speaking greatly to perspective, speaking greatly to human interactions, connections, and essentially how we react to certain things. I think it has shaped the way I view myself firstly. So an introspection of who I really am and what I identify in the world, and in turn helping me to understand other humans a little better than I would have. So it really does allow room for one to personally kind of reflect and to engage with themselves and to really question, what they are, their flaws, and really accepting that we are two-dimensional. We're not two-dimensional, rather. We are three-dimensional human beings, and that there's not just one side to, you know, human beings or people in general. So yeah, it has really kind of changed my perspective about how I engage with people. Thank you.